Yo, it's your man DJ Ekin here, man. Look, man, I'm honored. I'm flabbergasted. I'm excited. Do you feel that all that, man? Because I got you to stop here. The brother, the one and only Attorney Ben Crump. How you doing, sir?
Hey, Ekin, we fighting the power every day, man. Thank you for what you do, giving our folks a voice here in Tampa and abroad. You and Ricky Smiley, man, more than ever, we need your voice.
I
So thank
appreciate
you.
you. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you stopping here and let me get these 5 questions off with you as well. Are you ready?
I'm ready,
We'll,
DJ
we'll, we'll
Ekin.
make them fire,
Yes,
man.
sir.
First off, let's talk about this book right here. Your book, Worse Than a Lie.
Yes, sir.
Why did you choose that title and the direction that you went with the book?
Now, DJ Ekin, my grandmother once said, and it was so wise, she said, what's worse than a lie? To tell the truth and have nobody believe you. And in my debut novel, Hollis Montrose is a black police officer who's shot 10 times by 4 white police officers. He survives. And then they charge him with 4 counts of attempted murder. Enters Attorney Lee Cooper, our black Perry Mason, who we're introducing in this franchise, comes to the rescue to display a brother who's brilliant, resourceful, and delivering justice. We don't need a white lawyer to come and deliver justice for us. He's as good as Perry Mason, Ben Matlock, the Lincoln lawyer, the Rainmaker, and he got soul.
Man, listen. So great. We were went earlier too, and this is like 1A. When you were naming those shows, so I was like, man, I watch all those shows.
Yeah, all those legal thrillers, but first time,
Right.
they got a brother at the helm.
Okay, we talking about it.
And so I want to thank Ricky Smiley and you and all black people and people all over America for making us a New York Times bestseller.
There it is. They can go get it right now too, right?
Everywhere.
Okay. Now, looking at the profession of being a lawyer, right? You could have went all kinds of different paths. What made you choose this work that you do?
Hey, you know, it's a calling. My personal hero is Thurgood Marshall. And I remember meeting my hero with some other college students, even before we went to law school, up at the United States Supreme Court. And I never forget what he told us. He said, you all are going to be great lawyers. He said that right up front. And he said, I want you all to do me a favor. I want you to go to courtrooms all across America and argue what is right. He didn't say argue what is legal. He said go argue what is right. And that burns in my heart every day when I see the injustices that befall our people. We have to go fight for our people, because if we ain't willing to fight, we can't expect nobody else to fight for us.
Right. You made another point earlier too. Now, the people that missed the discussion that you had earlier, one of the things you mentioned too that I remember too, you was talking about how folks be in the way, but they don't necessarily want to fight. What do you have to say to those people?
Hey, it's real simple. If you're scared, say you're scared, and get out the way for those of us who are not scared, so we can go to the front line and fight for our children's future.
Right.
I mean, really, you know, my good friend Billy Murphy always says, Attorney Crump, we got a lot of sisters and brothers out here who are intelligent. We got a lot of sisters and brothers out here who are articulate. He said, what we seem to lack is sisters and brothers who got courage to speak truth to power. I mean, Negroes who get in the room, who get a seat at the table, who can give our people a voice, and they get laryngitis when they get at the table. No, you got to have courage. That's what this book is about, showing the next generation of civil rights lawyers how to fight with courage for our black history, our black liberty, and our black culture.
Man, I could listen to you speak up, man. Let me tell you something.
I appreciate
well,
you,
you
bro.
just be inspired talking to you. Now, looking back on your career, right? And you've done a lot of things, historical, big moments in your career. What would you say has been your most pivotal, memorable moment in your career?
You know, it's so many things that I never rank them or anything, but the greatest joy I get is when we inspire young people to believe that we have just as much right to the American promise of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness as anybody else. And that's the fight. It's, you know, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin, Ahmaud Arbery, you know, the list goes on and on. Henrietta Lacks, that ground-breaking case is probably so significant, but all of them matter because all of them inspire little black children to know that black lives matter. And now more than ever, with this administration, DJ Ekin, I'm just saying, with this administration, with what's going on, our children got to know that we willing to fight for them when they calling us insignificant, inferior, irrelevant. No. Black people, now more than ever, we have to be unapologetic defenders of black life, black liberty, and black culture. Unapologetic.
You know, your thoughts on all of those cases and where we are for black people nowadays after all those things that have happened and all the things that we've been through behind those cases. Do you think things have gotten any better, or I know that there's still a lot of fighting that we have to do,
Yeah.
you just mentioned that.
And what I say, brother, to everybody, we got to remember, it's a journey to justice. Sometimes you take 2 steps forward and then you take a step back. But what we always have to remember is whatever will happen. As the old people say, whatever will happen, you keep your eyes on the prize.
Okay, I'm gonna let you get out of here with this one, man. If you look back at your 20-year-old self, what would you tell him?
Courage is more important than any of the other stuff. Have the courage in your heart to fight for right. That's the most important thing we can say to young people. I start the book off dedicating it to my family, my friends, and those who would endeavor to seek truth and justice. Understand, it is not for the faint of heart, but it's worth the fight.
I appreciate your time, man. The book is called Worse Than a Lie. It's out right now.
It's out right now. New York Times bestseller. Go pick up a copy anywhere books are sold. Order them online. Make sure you read this book before it becomes a TV series.
I'm gonna leave that right there, man. His name is Attorney Ben Crump, man. Hey, look, man. Thank you for all that you do.
Much love and respect,
Appreciate you,
man.
Thank you for everything.
What y'all do?